Walmart. I need to go buy like some smaller padded envelopes to mail away the Ricardos. So because I'm mailing different things now, I have to think about different packaging. After that, we're heading to the post office, and then Jory wants us to come back home and clear out the garage, because we've been bringing all that crap from my dad and from Jessica to the garage, hopefully to organize and make things better. But like for instance, Joe got that beautiful tools chest from Ron, so now he has a metal cabinet in the garage that Jory says, take all this stuff out of that, put it in your tools chest, and get rid of the metal cabinet.
You can't.
Why?
You can't. We don't put the rest on the chairs and so.
What chairs?
Yeah,
oh, Jory will find a spot. You leave it to Jory.
Yeah,
you leave it to Mr. Jory, haunted child. Jory knows how to clear away clutter and mess. That's what he does best. So, yeah, that's all we're gonna run in here for. Where are we going? I saw him do that, and there was like a lot of carts there. I'm like, I'm not moving no carts, because he always does that to me. Go move those carts. So let me tell you something really quickly. Daddy left me to pay all his closing bills and to be bill collector from a couple of his customers. And I called one of them just now, and he was nasty rude. All right, I was like, it's a he. And I said, hi, may I speak to so-and-so? And then he said, speaking. He's already mad. You know, so I'm like, I'm Barbara, Mr. Bluefield's daughter. That's the name of my dad's business, but that's how people know him, Mr. Bluefield's daughter. And he asked me to call you so that I can make arrangements to come pick up the rest of the payment. And the guy was like, not today, dear. Over the weekend. He's Jamaican. And I'm like, over the weekend meaning what day? Because I don't know if they're open on Sundays. And then he goes, Saturday. I said, I will be calling you Friday. Girl, you don't want me to set my sister after this, because it's not going to be pretty. Let me tell you. Daddy just have to tell me when I need to step it up, though, because sometimes you don't want to be nasty to the customers, even though they're not customers anymore, because your business is done. But just tell me when to step it up, because I'll put the screws to him. I don't care. 20% of that money is mine. You know I'm gonna work for it. I'm letting the viewers know that 20% of that money is mine, so you know I'm gonna get my money. Leaving the post office now, guys. Joe, we have to go hail Asley, you know? Yeah, it's already too hot to go sit down outside, so maybe tomorrow after you come back from the dentist. I didn't have to go to the community center to meet that lady that we met on the walk Saturday. Remember the lady that wanted us to come down there to join the AARP because she wanted the votes to become the president of the AARP? But we don't have to go today because she texted me and said, it's not today the 18th after all. I messed up. It's next week, Monday the 23rd. And Joe says, thank God. He was not feeling that trip out there today. We have not been back to Jessica since when? Friday, I think. Yeah, I think Friday was the last time we went, because Saturday Jessica went swimming. Sunday was her birthday, so she just kind of chilled. And today she's really sick. She has a high fever. She feels weak, and so she might be going into the urgent care, I guess, to see if they can give her something for it, because Tylenol is not bringing down the fever. I just think that little girl's under a lot of pressure, and her immune system got weak, and some kind of bug got in, you know. And for those of you that are asking why she's moving away to Arkansas, well, she used to be a truck driver before the grandma died in 2016, and then she had to quit to take care of the grandpa. And she went to all of the different states, and she loved this little town in Arkansas the most, Maumelle, Arkansas. That's where she wants to move to. So that's one of the reasons she likes the town. The next reason, can't move my tongue today, my jaw hurts, is because the guy that murdered her mom, every year for the past 2 or 3 years, he's coming up for parole, and they have to show up to say why he shouldn't be paroled, because he's still not remorseful. He's still acting like he did nothing wrong. And I guess they gave him 25 to life, but because of overcrowding, they're trying to like put him out on parole because he's already served like 20. But Jessica and them show up all the time to make sure that they don't put him out. But she says she's getting tired of that. She says the guy knows where they live because he's been to the house before with the mom, and she doesn't want to stay here for when he gets released, that he can come after them. So that's the second reason why she wants to move away. Plus, the third reason, with the money she's going to be left with after selling this house, you really can't buy a home in Southern California for that price. You're going to get like a condo or something, and I would never advise anybody to get a condo. I've had a condo before, and it was a beautiful condo. It was 2-story. It was 900 and something square feet for just me and Joe and the 2 boys. It was really a nice place, but I hated the HOA. I don't like things that have homeowners association, because you feel like just people are just trying to boss you around. They tell you what you can't put in your window, what color you can paint your place, if people can, if you can have overnight guests. People next door smoke. The smoke comes into your place. Oh my God, it was horrible. I would, even if I were old, I would not want to live in a condo. Is it going to be the one from Bart?
No,
That's long.
That's long. I want to eat.
Why?
All right, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Josh. Happy birthday to you.
What the hell? I would have said Josh when I didn't say Josh.
I said Josh.
I said Josh. Oop. Damn, look
Josh, don't let that cake drop.
at the cake
Remember
looks on the
that shot?
camera. Look at that. Damn.
Oh, that cake was good though.
On the camera though.
Yes, my baby turned 25 today.
Look at,
Yup, 25.
with age comes with wisdom
If
how
you
to
turn
cut a
25,
cake.
that's what's
Watch it just catch on fire.
It's a win-win then, huh?
Yeah, it's a win-win-win.
Ah!
Oh, you did a good job. Now we're gonna get it out of there though, Daddy.
Now throw the knife in the air.
Yeah.
Wait, Jay, let Daddy get that silver spatula there, please.
Just right here.
Which one?
The silver one
Good looking out, cuz.
that I use for the show.
Yes.
Shaky hands. And I was gonna say, could be a
Yes,
surgeon.
please.
No. Or a tattoo artist.
No. Which would have been cool
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
though. What the bride?
Oh, you got cake on his shirt?
That's a lot
This
of
one?
cake.
Uh-huh.
No,
I just
Jay.
want to get one big piece out and put it. Jay, you might want to help.
Give me the knife. Give me the knife.
Jay,
Give
you
me,
might
give me the
wanna
knife.
help. Shaky hands over there. Drop that cake on the floor.
Hi everybody, it's me, it's Josh. But it would have been a bad news. I got back my my answer if I'm going to get the job.
You heard back from HR. Or
I
whatever.
heard back from HR or whatever, but I know it's from that guy. They're not gonna go through with my thing. It was kind of politely, rudely.
Let me show them the letter.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pop it in here.
It up. It was kind of rude, like kind of flipping me off a little bit, and I think it's because of that guy.
Sit up a little bit, Josh. You look.
And I think it's because of the guy who interviewed me.
Nathan.
Because a male and a female interviewed me, and the female's name is Monique, and she was cool. She was really nice. I didn't get any bad vibes from her. I wasn't getting any good vibes from Nathan. He seemed
Do you feel that maybe Nathan made the flyer that you had to critique?
I feel like Nathan had maybe, I'm pretty sure they all worked on it, but I think it was his baby. You know what I mean? Like he was the mastermind behind it. And he gave me that flyer to critique, and I critiqued. Because in school, they tell you not to hold back what you critique and just don't, you know.
But
don't
you
don't
did
be
it.
rude.
You did it professionally.
Yes, like, don't be rude. But
Like you didn't say the yellow looked like pee.
no, I said I don't like gradients. And it looks like a gradient to me. So it's, you know, a gradient, so maybe it starts with one color, then it goes into another color. That's what a gradient is. And a gradient can work, but you have to be very skillful to pull off a gradient and not have it look cheap. So, and then
Maybe he didn't like to hear that.
I'm pretty sure he didn't like that. I'm pretty sure they wanted someone to be like, yes, it's amazing, you're amazing, everything's amazing, you know what I mean? And that's not how you get better. That is absolutely not how you get better. You have to take your criticisms or you will not get better. And you need that so you can build up your skin too. Because when I was first getting criticized with my art, I was mad. I was like, how dare they? But now I'm tougher now,
learned,
so it's like, you know what? They're right about this. I don't agree with them on this, but they're definitely right about that. So you get better. You know, that's the only way you're gonna get better is to get your butt handed to you a few times. But so you know, didn't get it. That's
At least you didn't have to open that on your birthday yesterday.
That's true.
Did you have a good birthday?
Yes, I did have a fantastic birthday.
Went to see Incredibles.
I went to see Incredibles 2, which is my favorite Pixar movie. The first one and part 2 is really good too. Not as good as the first one, but still very good. They took me out, me and my little sister and Colin took me out to go to Norms.
Norms.
I love Norms. You know. And Lucy out of nowhere. Thank you so much, Lucy. I'm not gonna say the amount. I don't know if it's right to say the amount.
No, it's kind of gauche.
But Lucy, oh my God, Lucy, thank you so much. That like made my day. I was gonna use it to buy
Clothes.
button-up shirts and all that. Those type
You
of
can
clothes.
still- you
No,
still
I'm
buy a
still gonna
couple.
buy clothes,
Mhm.
but I'm not gonna buy. I'm gonna buy like what I like. I'm gonna buy some nice shorts, a nice pack of shirts. I need some shirts,
Uh-huh.
just some t-shirts, and maybe some shoes because my shoes are starting to get a little
Mm-hmm.
dinged up. So thank you so much, Lucy. I'm still gonna buy clothes with it. I love you so much.
That was amazing, Lucy. You really made his night.
That
He
was-
came running to the room. Oh my God.
That was such a pick me up, man. Especially, it's nice to have that before going into what happened today.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not gonna apply again. I think I don't want to deal with that guy again. I'm looking at maybe the library. That seems like a nice, chill, quiet.
And I'm
job.
glad we shared it with the viewers because they can see that you try for things and you don't get it, and you dust yourself off and you try something else again, right? Wait, Joe wants to talk.
You get anything from your godfather?
Why are you trying to start stuff?
I had to come closer because I'm tired of seeing them, Mr. Brown knees.
I know, right?
I'm trying to start stuff.
You got to be starting something. He done set fire to Fury.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. But yeah, no matter what, you're, because I've seen the work they've done. I know I could do it.
Yeah.
I know I could do it. It's not hard.
They probably had their friends already applied and they're not going to, because they only had 2 spots to fill. So they probably had a friend they wanted to put in, and so you got shoved out of the way. But, you know, everything happens for a reason, and I really do feel like God has something better for you. If it's not the library, it's whatever you do in your bedroom at night with drawing and stuff, that should take off.
It'd be nice if that took off, because I've seen people make
Bank
off of that. It's just like with anything, like with YouTube, if you have a big enough following, you can do well, and that's how that is too. You need a big enough following. It doesn't- Even if you have the skills, you need the following.
It seems like on YouTube, the only people that are getting following nowadays, beside the gamers,
Yeah.
are people who do pranks. And I don't like doing pranks. Somebody's going to get punched in the throat if they pull a prank on me, so I don't want to do that to people.
Exactly. And I don't want you to get in trouble. Like
Well, Miss Wednesday, I'm sorry for dipping into your sleep time. She's like,
gamers. The only time gamers can make it like that is if they have a really nice addictive personality. Like this guy I watch Donkey, Donkey and H2O Delirious. I don't care about the games they're playing. They're just really funny dudes with nice personalities. So I'm watching and I'm laughing. So it's like chilling with your friends.
okay, I got you.
Sometimes it goes by skill, but a lot of it's your personality.
What's he doing over there with that phone? Daddy, you need to get rid of those dad pants. Those are dad pants.
He's inside. You ain't gotta go nowhere.
I'm a dad.
Let's go see Osley. We haven't seen him in a while. Let's go sow our seed.
Are your son gonna move back this side, or he gonna stay up this
No,
side?
he has to. But he said he have to go Colorado. I don't know if they say he's going to study. He go down there already.
Down Colorado.
I tell him not many here and down there because only Boston, Newtown, and come to cold.
It looks like no matter how hot the day, hot underneath your cool trousers.
Yes, yeah, and then we have this.
Because of the trees and this
Yeah.
thing.
That's why I people like trees. And me know I scared because this wind come heavy, all them things fall on.
I know.
And all them palm trees, they watch them in the back. So. And I like to live in
Especially if there's an earthquake too. Yeah,
But
drop.
People just love to live in a tree. We hate it.
Yeah.
Day after my birthday. Woo!
This is your birth month. I know people that do that.
I know.
I have female friends. They're like, this whole month is my birthday month. Just don't even worry. Every day I'm gonna celebrate. At least you're the only one in June, so you get to do that,
True.
right?
We all have our own month.
Yeah. Except for me. I do have my own month because I'm August 14th, but Jory's July 29th.
No, so it's
which
like right
sucks
there.
for me. It's 2 weeks later. Sucks for me.
no.
So then I had Jory July 29th, and then 2 weeks later I turned, how old did I turn? 25. 2 weeks later I turned 25. So I had Jory when I was 24, but I was almost 25. And I had Joshua when I was 23. So, and I think I turned 23 2 months after I had Josh. Yeah, that's how it worked. And then Jada when I was 29. And I was done. Yes, thank you, Jesus. I didn't want no kids in my 30s.
Buddy, we're sleeping in our car and we pulled up to some weird person's house and they got dogs and we're trying to make the dogs leave because if they keep barking, they're gonna alert the people and we're probably gonna have to run or drive away. That's how that's gonna work. Tip number 1, don't go where there's dogs because it'll give you away. They don't know when to shut up.
We're giving the 5 things you can do to sleep to stay safe while you sleep in your car. Tip number 1: find a friend's driveway to park in and make sure they don't have no dogs because they'll give you away. Tip number 2, Josh?
Don't find a friend's driveway. It's more fun to meet new people. You never know who you'll run into.
At the Walmart, the local Walmart, so you could run in there and use their bathroom. And if you have digestive issues, you make sure you stay close to an all-night bathroom, don't you know?
And if you run in there and there's a crackhead shooting up, you shoot up too. Sharing needles saves time and money. That's how that works.
And that's tip number 3. Give me another one, Josh.
When you're sleeping, make sure to sleep outside of your car on top of the hood. Make sure to get on your hood very gently. You don't want to dent it. And when you're sleeping there, you'll get some nice air. And don't carry a weapon on yourself. Leave yourself open at all times. You never know who you're going to meet. It's fun to meet new people.
And the last one, make sure you don't end up in LA. Because it seems like everybody who sleeps in their car for a living and, for YouTube, they end up in LA and they later on reveal that they have mental issues. I don't know why all this stuff came up in my feed, but that's all I've been watching lately are people who live in their car and they look so well put together, well groomed and clean teeth, clean hair, clean everything that they don't live in their car. They are lying just to get YouTube views.
They're right outside their mama's driveway, all right?
And Josh was like, we have to make one with us we're living in Joshua's car. So Joshua didn't get the job, so now he's homeless and living in his car, okay?
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
I wanted to tell you guys something really quick before we go inside. I went to visit Ozzy today and it was a very short visit because he ticked me off so bad today. Because he started to tout... Who the hell is this? He started to tout praises for Trump and talk about he's the best president because he's keeping those people out. I'm like, what the hell? I had to go off on him. I really and truly had to go off on him. And so I said, well then why don't you go back to your country? And so he's all like, oh, I would go back with the first word if they would let me out of here. I said, you're not in here. You're not in prison. Your son can sign you out, buy your plane ticket and send you back. So I lost it. I really lost it. I don't know when I'm going to go back again because what did Joshua say about Trump supporters?
They're dead to us. I personally wouldn't go back. I don't care who you are. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How can you
They're dead to us. I don't care if it's family.
How are you going to support someone who's ripping children away from their parents, man?
I heard stories that they ripped a Down syndrome child away from its parents. What did Melania say about that? They don't want to admit that a little boy is on the spectrum.
It is.
And
there's nothing wrong with that.
And yeah, there's totally nothing wrong with that. But then you're going to rip a Down syndrome baby away from its parents. And you know what? As a Belizean, I could honestly say, well, why do you care about a Guatemalan? Because they're our fiercest enemy. They always trying to attack Belize. Just the other day, they were talking about Guatemalans were saying Belizeans were the N-word, all types of stuff. But you know what? I care about kids. I care about kids.
It's not their fault.
And it's not their fault.
Kids are twisted by who's raising them. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
And what if I was taken away from my mom when she brought us into this country way back in 1981? What if they had just separated us when we were entering and stuff like that? It wouldn't have been nice. So I really and truly feel these kids' pain, and anyone that crosses me and tells me this bull crap, it's kind of like when the boys were taking a knee and people were saying, or even Black Lives Matter, people were saying, all lives matter, shut up before I punch you in the throat. And then the take a knee is like, I kneel, for prayer and I stand for the flag. Well, shut up, because it's not about the flag. And this thing about the children is not about letting in the whole world. These people are coming in for asylum, and that's been a thing since forever. And Trump just keeps lying and lying and lying about the fact that this was a democratic law. It was not. It's not even a law. It's a policy that he signed the other day in April, and they start implementing it in May. And I really wish that stupid people would stop falling for it. Joe even told Ozzy today, Ozzy, I didn't know this. I did not know that you were this stupid. You lay in that bed all day and you watch all that crap on TV, and that seeps into you. And he goes, well, Trump does not believe in abortion. That's why I like him. I'm like, so if you're pro-life, then
one thing decide everything.
But Josh, if they're pro-life, what are they doing to these kids?
Yeah.
So they're only pro-life when the kid is inside the woman, where they can control the woman. After that, when the kid's already born, the hell with these kids.
Exactly.
My cousin called me when I was at the gym, and she told me that they found a video with John Kelly saying last year, 2017, in an interview that they were going to start doing this. So it's not democratic law. It's the Republicans or the Republicans that's doing this, and it really angers me. And I did not enjoy the visit over at Ozzy today. I enjoyed it in the beginning until he brought up the stuff that he was watching on TV. And he pissed me off. And I just lost my mind. I had to go off into the corner and call Cess. And Cess, I needed for you to calm me down. You did not calm me down. She got me riled up. And then when I came back and sat down, Ozzy could see that I was pissed. So he just kind of kept to himself. And I told you, I'm going home. Meet me in the car. And I left. You have 2 friends that visit you. And you going to come with this bull crap. Ozzy, look at the color of your skin. You black as all midnight. Come on. Do you think Trump would shake your hand? He would spit on you. You know, it's like, oh my God, I lost it. I'm telling you, Ron and Osley, the 2 people that need our help, and I lost it. I lost it. You see that I didn't go back to Ron since Friday? I'm going to go back and help Jessica, but the hell with Ron. That's why I'm going to walk in and not even say hello to him. Go over there, help Jessica, and come home. I'm telling you, like Joshua just said, Trump supporters, dead to me. Anyways, let's go inside because we don't really live in our car. You go watch those videos. These people are living in their cars.
Oh, you know what's popular right now? Building forts and like stores and stuff like that and staying overnight.
But at least they tell you what they're doing. These people pretend like they really live in their car 24/7.
True.
You know? And it seems like all people that live in their car have something wrong with them mentally.
You know that person we watched does not live in her car. She looked way too
She is so
put
clean and
together.
well put
Yes.
together. The car is clean.
Yes, her hair looks... If you're leaving your car, you're going to have a giant pile of mess. Come on now. Come on.
Joshua, end the vlog for me because this vlog was all about you. Yesterday was your birthday because we're combining 2. And today was that magic blow that you got to the gut.
Ah, man. Talk about a gut punch. That sucks because I could do that job. I don't like to get cocky, but I can do better than what they're doing. But what can you do?
Yeah, it's okay. And thank God my baby knows how to take bad news.
Yeah, that's fine. Tell you the truth, they were going to cut into my school and I actually really want to attend this semester. I don't know how we're going to pull it off because I'm broke. But hopefully the grant comes through and I can go because I really want to learn how to create 3D models. That's something I've wanted to do for a long time. Even thought about how to get to, where is it, Korea, Thailand, something like that, where they're really focused on that.
Really?
To create 3D models. I actually, that crossed my mind too.
Why don't you go to North Korea? Are you crazy?
I know, but man, I want to create
I don't
3D
trust none of
models.
those Koreas, North or South. I don't trust none of them.
Well, yeah, hopefully something nice happens. And I had a nice birthday though.
Yeah,
Even though-
you know what I'm proud of you for? You prepared for the interview. You didn't take it all lackadaisical. You prepared. You went in there. You did the best you could. And if it's not meant to be for you, it's not going to be for you. And then just move on to the next thing, which Joshua says he's going to try for the library.
I'll try for the library.
Because that's the county job.
I think they're more laid back too. Like probably able to attend school, no problem. You know what I mean? They'll be able to work around your hours.
And once you have a county job, you can work anywhere in the county, not just in this city.
Plus with the library, we don't have deadlines to meet in the library. It's
Right.
a library. As long as the books are put away and things are clean, you're fine. So we can get off at 6 or 7 or whatever. It's around that time you get off at like a county city job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then
I think 8 o'clock is the latest.
I
they
get my
open.
night back to me. The other job, like, I have to stay up all night and get stuff done.
Yeah.
The stuff they did.
End it for me, babe.
Okay, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the people who wished me happy birthday. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Lucy. I love you so much. That was great. That was a nice present. It was a nice surprise. And yeah, till next time, everybody. See you later.
Yeah, daddy, in a kimono. You tired, Papa?